I believe you're failing as a leader, and that your failure does have serious implications for the safety and security of Americans and our families.
Let's talk about what really happened in that Cory Booker, Kash Patel exchange, because things got heated fast.
We're more vulnerable to domestic and foreign attack because of your failures of leadership. I don't think you're fit to hand the bureau, but here's the thing, Mr. Patel. I think you're not going to be around long. I think this might be your last oversight hearing. Because as much as you supplicate yourself to the will of Donald Trump and not the Constitution of the United States of America, Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose. This may be the last time I have a hearing with you because I don't think you're long for your job. But I'm going to tell you this. I pray for you. I pray for you that you can step up and defend your oath, defend the Constitution, and do a much better job of defending this country. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Do you want to say anything?
Yes, sir. That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about
dividing this country,
it is my
I follow
time.
you on your social media posts that
It is
tear
my
this country
time
apart.
to address
There should be a
your
unifying-
falsehoods.
Oh,
You are an
you can try
embarrassment
all
to the
you
division
want
in this country.
to not
Senator,
take
it is
my
responsibility
time.
for what
You
you
had
have
your
said.
time.
Sir, you're
Your
making a
time is
mockery of this
over.
committee. Sir, you don't tell me my time is over.
You
The
know how
people
far
of New
we've
Jersey
come
tell me
since
what
you
my time
tell-
is.
Senator,
You can't lecture me.
You can tell me
Sir,
my time's
you have-
over?
You may be the charge of the
I'm not
FBI,
going anywhere.
but I am not afraid of you, sir.
Mr. Chairman,
Not afraid of you.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Senator Booker, I announced at the beginning of this meeting that this back and forth talking over each other doesn't work. And I said if that happened, I asked Patel not to respond, and I was going to give him some time after the senator's time was up to respond. And he has the privilege to do that uninterrupted.
Mr.
So
Chairman, one point of
go
order.
ahead, Mr.
I've
Patel.
watched him talk over us, and you've never once criticized him for us not even being able to get our questions out.
Well,
He has been rude and disrespectful to senator after senator.
And when the senators were not giving him a chance to answer, I didn't stop the senator either. Go ahead, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If the FBI, under my 7-month leadership, were failing this administration in this country, why do we have 23,000 violent felons arrested this year alone? A double increase from that time last year. Why is it that we have seized 6,000 weapons? Why have we found 1,500 child predators and arrested them? Why have we 300 human traffickers in jail? Why have we found and identified 4,700 children? Why have we seized 1,600 kilograms of fentanyl, enough to kill a third of the American public, a 25% increase alone from last year? 88,000 kilograms of cocaine seized, 7,000 kilograms of meth seized, and that's just on our criminal operations in summer heat. How is it possible that we are taking 8 kilograms off the streets of the cities in New Jersey and preventing the deaths of 607,000 people this year alone, a failure of the FBI and my leadership? How is it that we have counterintelligence arrests already this year exceeding the numbers from the entirety of last year? 33% increase in PRC, 83% in Russia, 60% in the CI space as it relates to Iran.
This hearing was about whether one of the most powerful law enforcement agencies in the world can remain structurally independent in an era where political loyalty is treated as the highest virtue. Booker was sounding an alarm. Patel was insisting everything is fine. Grassley was trying to keep the room from catching fire, but the fire is already there. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Moments like this are exactly what institutional decline looks like on camera. Not collapse, not chaos, but tension, defensiveness, procedural shields, talking past each other, numbers replacing principles, power replacing trust. Booker ended by saying he wasn't afraid. And that line matters because fear is the currency that keeps institutions compliant. Fear of retaliation, fear of losing your job, fear of being iced out, fear of being next. What he was really saying is this: oversight doesn't work if the people doing it are scared. And that's the question we're left with after this hearing fades from the news cycle. Not whether Kash Patel's numbers are real, not whether Cory Booker was too harsh, but whether Congress still has the courage and the will to defend institutions from becoming extensions of one man's political survival. Because once that line is crossed, no statistic can save you, and no amount of seized fentanyl can compensate for a constitution that's quietly being pushed aside. If you think this exchange was just another viral clip, think again. This was a warning shot, and the silence that follows it will tell us far more than the shouting ever could. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you care about oversight actually meaning something, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay engaged. Because these moments only matter if people are paying attention.